It's been a while. It really has been, I would say, a good number of months since we had done a podcast. As you guys can hear in the background, I'm still every Tuesday going to one of my favorite spots. I've just not been doing the podcasts lately. I'm gonna let you guys know the reason on that in a few minutes. But what I do want to say though is welcome back. Special podcast number 10, November 6th, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Yeah, November 6th, 2018. We're in basically the last preliminaries of 2018 in general. Thanksgiving gonna roll up. Most everybody got their little traditional turkeys and shit, stuff like that. That's gonna be done. Black Friday, get them Christmas gifts early. But you already know that certain gifts will come. Excuse me. So like around later on in early December. So it's a lot of stuff that's about to come up in Christmas and then the new year and then everything else. So it's crazy. It's crazy. But other than that though, you guys may be wondering like, Q, you did special podcast number 100 and something whatever, and you hadn't been doing the podcast lately. Like, what happened? Let you guys know right now. And excuse me if I sound congested or clogged. I've been getting over a cold and things of that nature for about the past week. And get over a headache too right now. So yeah. Just say brother toe up. But bless though, bless. That's what I have to say though. I said I'm blessed. But if you guys remember back earlier this year, back up in March, I had went on a fasting from social media in general. And so with that, I kind of took like more time off from being on social media. And that means that a brother had just said, forget about it. And, it's just like whatever. And I think during the summertime, it was kind of like on social media, like 50-50. The summertime's been a little bit busy as well, too. So I really wasn't doing the podcasts and things of that nature. I put it this way. I had almost like a social media overdraw, whatever, which basically means that you see the same bullshitted things like over and over again to the point where you just have to just take a break. And I need to take a break. I need to take a break from just in general. I need to take a break in general just from everything. Social media wise. So I took a break from most of the social media sites and things of that nature, and then I took a break from doing the podcasts. And the crazy thing is, the podcast and stuff, I promote that on social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, whatever. I think just last week or 2 weeks ago, I completely deleted the Facebook account. Open that app. To the sin, looking at the bullshit that was on there from certain individuals and whatnot, family and friends and things of that nature. But just the folks just posting up, and I'm like, wow, folks is truly wasting their time on these social media sites. guys hear the ocean in the background because we're trying to let you guys get the vibe of the ocean, things of that nature. So like I said before, this is my peace and serenity. As I was mentioning in regards to social media and things of that nature, and folks just posted those and stuff, and then I'll put it this way, just the distractions from it. That's what caused me to say, okay, brother, you're not back on your game on doing what needs to be done. Instead, you're caught up like everybody else. You put your phone every couple seconds. Things like that. Or like for some folks, and this is whatever, try to see how many likes they can get, see who comment on their pictures and things like that, stuff like that. It's like, wow, we really changed over time from, socializing in a way as person to person to try to see who could be Mr. or Mrs. Popular on social media, which is bullshit. I like this bullshit. I don't like this bullshit because at the end of the day, there are certain people that post their business out there like 24/7, just really just really be like, well, I'm doing this and this and this and this and this. You just have to take a look like, yo, you can't be posting all your information online or even locally when you have certain people that follow you that be on some crazy shit. So you really have to be careful as to how you post and handle business on social media. And that was another thing right there too. So with that, your boy took some time off from just doing the podcasts and things of that nature. And not really just, let you guys know about something. Even on Snapchat, I rarely get on that platform now. But I did a motivational post. I think I tried to do it back last month and had a complete withdrawal on just, on just try to do it. And the crazy thing is, even with the withdrawal, I think I deleted the post and deleted the app. Like, I couldn't really do it. But I said to myself, bro, if you take time away from doing these, posts and everything, you gonna slack off. And I feel like as if I have slack off at the same time. Really had a slack off. I've just been regenerating back as to why I was doing the podcast. That's why I was doing this. Why I'm still Wish the next instrumental album will come out on my birthday. Gotta change the data because I still need to get the MacBook fixed and need to buy one new music program to which I will be creating new sound. Because I actually do have the next instrumental album done, like completely done, but I want to mix it up. So the whole sound I had from like last year, but actually done it next year. That's the Devil from Valentino series. Chapter is an album, it's like 13 and 14. They're gonna be split up. 13 coming out next year, 14 coming out 2020. And that's how I'm about to end that series. for the instrumental type side of it. I am working on another EP though. One thing I didn't really mention, I think, in whatever podcast we did last, was that we worked on 2 EPs. Worked on my very first main one, and then I worked on my alias Uncle Curtis EP, which is both of them's up on every major platform music site. Just search for Chinchilla Q, and you'll find an owner. So you guys might be also asking, like, bruh, what have you been doing from the time you haven't been on social media, posting the This Minor Leader stuff? And what I have been doing is getting distracted with work. What I mean by getting distracted by work, I mean being burnt out from working with the previous company that I was working with. They had changed, and then another company had came in, and the other company that came in, so we're working under LAX things of that nature. But with the other company, we're doing twice as much more work that we did with the previous company. So it's been crazy. It's been very crazy, to the point which I just have been burnt out of not having the inspiration to really go ahead and take care of some business. So I'm gonna just be real with y'all. I put it this way: it's basically had one of those points where, as a part of business, you do have the downtime. And the downtime is when nothing's not happening, everything's moving slow, and us as business owners and entrepreneurs and things of that nature, what we need to do is get our study on. But life happens, and other shit happens, to which we get distracted. And we get distracted just by wherever it is life is throwing at us. So I believe low-key I kind of got distracted just a little bit with certain things. And when it comes to the financial aspect of things, that right there is a big distraction, because you hear the mantra, and I think I said before in the podcast, it's good for you guys to save. But at the same time, there be times where you just really, it may sound crazy when I say this, but sometimes, I may not need to save some money, or just save it on the back end. And what I mean by the back end, I mean just save money at a point where you're not even tripping off about it. Because you have folks that be asking you, like, hey, can I get some change here and there, or stuff like that, and you look at your account like, shit. I'm not saying for me, but I'm saying from other folks. For whoever's listening to the podcast, you can relate to that right there. Where you try to put some money to the side, then shit comes out, or something happens, and somebody asking for too much than what you have in your account, and you need to think to yourself, how the fuck y'all gonna pay that? And yes, ladies and gents, I'm still doing the cursing with the thing too, so don't get the game twisted. Don't get the game twisted. Your boy has to change. A little bit. And then my nose getting clouded up again. This ain't the business, as you guys can tell. But other than that, though, just with life in general, and just with the many things that's just been happening, it's been a trip. It really has been a trip. A crazy trip. That's what I have to say. But you guys might be wondering, like, Q, when are you gonna be back online on podcast and that nature? still be off of social media for the rest of this year. And I'm going to try to get back onto the podcasts and things in January of 2019. Start fresh. We're going to continue where we picked up off on though. That's for certain. I'm not just going to completely be like, oh yeah, we're just going to, nah. We're going to continue when we last started. The thing is, I got to get myself back to being focused. It's when I let my job interfere with what I'm doing, then trust me, it's not a good look. It really is not a good look. So, I'm going to need to really get myself back to being focused completely so that I can keep myself from going. We're about to go to the location to get away from the flips and shit. That's playing in the background. Can't get to this point where you guys can actually hear the ocean waves as opposed to we'll walk down towards the beach here anyways, but this isn't gonna be doing all that little extra stuff though. But part of the reason as to why I'm doing everything like next year is because I'm still taking time away from social media. Still taking time away from being distracted by the bullshit that's on it. Still taking time away to really see, okay, we need to get back to the entrepreneur side of Q. We need to get back to that grind mode, to that, all right, y'all, we're going to do the podcast each and every Friday, do the video podcast each and every Tuesday over at Woo Woo Beach, and like I need to get back to that grind. And I also believe too that not taking a vacation and things after 2 years kind of got my mind like work. So when I say that my brother has not vacation, that's not vacation. I mentioned the money thing as one of the times where we do need to take vacations and shit. Excuse me, so that we can get our mind right and just get our mind right and just truly get focused. I was talking to one of my good friends. She go by the name of Tammy. Good friend of mine. She from Alabama. Roll Tide. For those of you that know college football, y'all know about Alabama Crimson Tide. So that's the reason why I said that. But the reason why I have mentioned that was because she had just did a podcast. And I'll try to somehow put her link with this. I'll put her link in the description in the little notes of this podcast. So you guys can check her out. But we was talking a couple days ago, and we was talking about some things and whatnot. And she was saying like, dude, you need to, get out there. And I heard it from all out the color that has not notification to have, and that I've really been on my mind too, been really thinking about visiting California for a little bit. Love my city, love my state, but it's just fucking difficult. She just put it out like that, and it really is. I would love to get out by the beach. My mindset is really not focused on to acquire that at the moment. And I'm gonna just be real with y'all. It really isn't. My mindset, it's like it's warped with just other things that just keep hitting the head. And so good friend Tammy, she was like, dude, she was like, you need to go ahead and just, cause she drove from Alaska out here in California. She stays a little bit down south part of which part of it, but I have relatives who stay in the part that she stays at. It's more of a beach area headed down towards other parts and things. And it's close by the beaches too. But I've seen what certain beaches in certain part of California looks like. It makes Santa Monica and part of Long Beach look like whatever. And things of that nature. But yeah, she was telling me, she was like, dude, she said, wherever, you gotta go to the beach, she's like, take a little drive, take a little road trip and, my life. I'm experiencing different things. And I understand what she was saying. Like I said before, I work at LAX. So I see the aircraft each and every 5 days a week I work out of. Fly out, come in, fly out, come in. There'll be times where I be nonchalant to my coworkers. Meaning I don't say shit to them. And my facial expressions to their face is not talking to me. I do not want to be bothered. I'm in a different mindset. I'm not a mindset of good morning, how you doing, and things of that nature. I'm just being real with you guys right now. I'm not in that type of mindset. My mindset is perfectly time. Okay, I have to get out from here. I'll work at this job. Money's cool, but it's not fairly keeping us afloat for what the things we really want to do. And just in general, with that, other parts things we take care of, but financially, like the financial part always keeps kicking ass. It's like, what are you going to do to make a change? That's what my mind's been on the past couple of weeks since I've been at work. And, been sick last week, so the whole mood was flat. I really try to be bothered by nobody. That thing saying but just with that though. I was like, I'm going to have a house by the beach. The reason being is because you guys can hear the waves of the ocean in the background. It's peaceful. And I stay out in South Central Los Angeles, so it's a whole lot of fucking noise out there. And when I mean it's a whole lot of fucking noise out there, I mean it's a whole lot of noise within the city. Noise that really disrupts your thinking and things like that. And that's kind of like how I got off balance and stuff to me really being focused. My focus level has been like that. And then, with the iPad, I still have to work on there musically and even with the iPhone. Yeah. Your boy, during that time, your boy kind of upgraded once again and things of that nature, which is nothing new. But just with these little devices, they've been cool when we take care of business, and they also been distracting. So the cool thing about Apple right now is that they do have a time limit on for screen time, meaning you can set a limit to which you be on social media sites or just be on your phone in general. And I have that on my phone, which happens like early in the morning to late at night. And I have it there purposely, so when we pick it up on my phone each day. When you're a music producer, it's a whole different story because there's the music apps that we use on the phone, do on the computer and shit, we're not next to the laptop, so it's like, I might need to go back to doing the flip phone. But like I said before, I'm a music producer as an entrepreneur, so yeah, it's not tough. I just gotta find the right balance. But other than that though, But my friend was telling me, like, dude, you need to go ahead and just take care of your business and whoa. I was like, nah. I told her, I said, you're right. So you're absolutely right. And shout out to my friend, my homie by the name of Manolis. Co-workers also, businessman, too. Send me an app that get cheap flights anywhere in the U.S., even across the country, stuff like that. Even for the 5-star resort hotels, get at cheaper price points. And I was looking at it, and I'm looking at how much you get paid now, and I'm like, yo, I really plan some trips, like, But at the same time, I'm trying to get to the point where I don't have to work at a fucking 9-to-5 job so I can enjoy the luxuries of life and not, just be stuck doing the same shit that I do at my job week in and week out. Even with the new company, it's the same damn thing. Just with different management, most of them know what they're doing, others don't. It's obvious. Even with some new people, the new people, they know what they're doing anyway, so that's together. But just in general, though, it's like the boy just really get away from the state for a little bit and go to a place that has some nicer better beach with the water's very beautiful. Like good. Without having to worry about, okay, well, let me see if I can call out and take a couple days off. No, fuck that. Be in a certain different state or country for a cool month or a cool 2 or 3 weeks and just enjoy life. So you guys might be asking, how does that pertain, brother, to you not doing the podcast? My mental right now has not been focused enough for me to say, good morning, ladies, this is your boy, Q Moore, also known as the Q of the BucketLexCM.com. Business minded leaders, aka the world, and I want to let you guys know that on this beautiful Tuesday afternoon, about to be 12 o'clock, it's 11:57 in the morning right now, here at Santa Monica Pier, aka Santa Monica Beach. We about to talk about I still got it. But at the same time, we just haven't been on that grind like that to really be focused. So I need to fix that. I need to get myself back to being focused. I have to get unfocused. It sounds like I've been on a rant. I have been on a rant. So you guys know truly as to what's happening. And let you guys know where my head been at and why I haven't been taking care of the business like that in general. But I do want to say this up. I still appreciate each and every one of you guys that been asking about, hey bro, we go to the podcast, we'll bring it back. And just in general, like bro, get back to the thing. Just never get perfect. So I want to thank you guys right now. Just for tuning in. Hopefully you guys can hear me do these Apple AirPods. Hopefully you guys can hear me do these Apple AirPods because I had to check the little quality for the voice in regards to the podcast on here. So yeah. But other than that, though, ladies and gents, thank you guys once again for just tuning in. And just truly, just taking your time to listen to this. Another brief part, I had just did this podcast right now with my friend Tim. This is the podcast that you put out. Yourself out, so doing the podcast. I was like, man, I sat on my speaking ass to go ahead and get back into the shit. So, shout out to you, Tammy Mutt there. Much love to you, baby girl. Much love to you. Inspire brother to get back to the grind, which I need to get back to. Well, who knows? Ladies and gents, I might actually bring back the podcast this month. We'll see. If so, I might make it happen. But I'm gonna let you know right now when it comes to social media, like Facebook. I'm not trying to come back to that platform, but if I'm due, there's like roughly accounts activated a couple weeks ago. Like completely deleted the accounts. Might come out with a new account and it's just gonna be strictly business minor leader stuff. Like the rebirth of it. If the account's still there, then we'll post back in and stuff. I'm just gonna mute a hell of a lot of people that I have on my accounts. And I mean that on everything. That goes to muting folks when they have birthdays or what they posting. It's not business related, whatever, stuff like that. And also another thing. There are times where we get so caught up in business that we have to get away from business. You know what I mean? Meaning that we get so caught up in the noise of, okay, gotta try to make this profit, gotta try to do this, gotta try to do that, gotta do ABC, everything, we get so caught up trying to make things happen that we fail to enjoy life. And then whenever we try to learn something new, we just not run away from it, but we push it off. And that's what I have been doing in regards to my study. I've been pushing off a whole lot of important things, like I do not want to focus on this, or I do not want to focus on that, or I kid you not. So I had to get back to being focused with that. As opposed to being focused with other things that's not relevant. So, with that though, ladies and gents, I want to thank you guys once again for tuning into this special podcast. And with that, like I said, if I'm not back this month, then do know I'm still taking time off. Get myself. I hate using words, get yourself together. It sounds so cliche. It sounds like an excuse. But just know I'm just taking a little time off for doing this right now. Until we really get back to being focused. And get back to doing what needs to be done. So with that, though, ladies and gents, thank you guys for tuning into today's podcast. Adults. And if we're not adults, they were just big ass kids just living a life of trying to understand things. So with that, ladies and gents, I thank you guys for tuning in. Truly appreciate each and every one of you. And with that, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. It's your boy, Chilla Q. Saying make sure you check out my website at hipbuckerproductionstm.com. That's hipbuckerproductionstm.com. This podcast will be uploaded on there, so stay tuned for that. But with that, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. And sure, I need to actually go home and get myself a haircut. But other than that, thank you guys for tuning in. One love. The boy is out. Peace.